I'm Brian Sozzi, and I'm at the world's largest Applebees in New York City to test out their new wood-fired grilled steak. Considering this is the company's biggest initiative in its history, this steak better deliver.
Hey, how you doing today?
Good. Well, tell me about the new wood-fired grill.
Wood-fired grill is where our USDA top sirloin steaks will be grilled to perfection on an American split fire oak. The smoke rises as it's burning and it gets into the steak and infuses flavor into them.
What makes it so different? The steaks that I grew up with going to Applebee's on Fridays compared to these new steaks, what's different about them?
They're basically come in and they're cut for us. Instead, they're cut in-house versus like frozen coming in and then we thaw them. This, we are able to cut each piece according to the size that we need.
But what do you recommend? Because this spans a lot of different items. It comes steak, pork, salmon. What should I get today for lunch?
Well, the steaks are a really great choice. I still recommend that 12-ounce sirloin if you really want to splurge and do something a little more luxurious for yourself.
Sure. Well, give me one of those, medium rare, and a Bud Light.
Do you want any sides with it? Maybe our 4-cheese mac and cheese and a broccoli with it?
Steamed vegetables. I'm watching my figure. I've worked on Wall Street probably 12, 13 years, and working in that crazy environment, you get to know fine dining. You know a good steak from a bad steak. But at the end of the day, I'm still a kid from Long Island. I grew up going to Applebee's every Thursday and Friday in high school with my friends, always ordering the steak, always ordering the appetizers. And the steak, looking back, was always a little tough to cut, maybe like an old tire. Looking good. Let me get a food pick, because that's what all the foodie peeps do. They got the medium rare, and most importantly, it doesn't have that toughness, which is good. Good. You could tell this is not it's not necessarily a frozen product. You can taste the wood-fired grill. I wish there was a little more wood-fired grill flavor to it, but this is a thick piece of beef. It tastes well, it's medium rare, and most importantly, it's juicy. As I'm sitting here consuming this new steak at Applebee's, I can't help but think about the steak wars at the sit-down restaurants between Applebee's and Chili's, which is owned by Brinker International. And the steak and the meat that Brinker has on its menu is so far just subpar compared to what Applebee's has done with these new steaks. It's almost laughable. Chili's has been struggling for some time. And while Applebee's has not necessarily been doing that great over the past 3 quarters, if you put something like this on the menu and you put the big marketing budget, I believe it was $75 million behind this product, I think they have a real opportunity to gain share from Chili's and make Chili's performance worse over the next couple quarters. So the new Applebee's wood-fired grilled steaks, they go between $15.99 and $29.99. But at the end of the day, they were grilled correctly, they were juicy, it was not some hunk of frozen beef thrown on my plate like everywhere else. All in all, a good buy. This has been Brian Sozzi for TheStreet.